Looking once again. Throws. Incomplete. Just a bit behind him in the end. A really good play from LTX Rush to stop the deep ball. Sets it up. Pack to the right side. Throws it quickly. It's behind. And a really good deflection from LTX Rush. They'll get the stop. And with the turnover, if they're going by the rules, they should get 2 more points for that stop. On downs. For LTX Rush. Short throw for a quick gain. Just about 10 minutes left to play. LTX Rush chalking it over. Break out of their huddle. Snaps the ball. Looking. Throws left side. Caught. Gets enough for the first, I believe. We'll see where the refs mark him down. I believe it will be good enough for the first. Drops back, steps forward, throws, incomplete. Looking to the right side, throws, beautiful pass and catch. So officially about 12 minutes to go. Or really maybe a little under it, but we'll see. If LTX Rush score here, it could be over. Throws it short. Maybe a yard in front for a yard of a gain. And that's going to be a 4-second violation. Wildcats have an opportunity to get a stop this time, but we'll need everything to go right. As the throw it does, it's going to be 4 seconds. I believe that might be a turnover. And yes, it is. So they do not get a 4th down, says the official. It's a turnover. A little bit of confusion with the rules as well. These are the rules that we got from the referees, especially for scoring. So I believe it is now 12-10. With, of course, the turnover on downs. 2 points awarded to the Wildcats score, therefore they're with 10. They did go for 2 on the last drive when they scored. We'll talk over the rules, so we'll take a quick break. With around 5 minutes left to play, stay tuned.
The storm might have come and gone, but the sun shines bright at South Padre Island. All the fabulous stores, delicious restaurants, and unforgettable sights are open for business. And there's plenty of summer left to make lifelong memories. Or maybe catch the one that got away. So why wait? You're just a short drive away from the...
Back underway, it goes, incomplete pass. Still about 4 minutes left to play. Deep throw, incomplete. Really good stop once again. Back we go once again. A deep pass. Got it. Touchdown. A deep pass. Stumbled at his feet, but was able to stay in bounds and score. (16-12). 4-point advantage. They could go for one and make it just a 5-point advantage, or go for the full 2-point conversion. I think they will go for the full 2-point conversion if the score is correct here, 16-12. Drops back, throws, no good. About 3 minutes to go now. Really, it is one more opportunity for LTX Rush to advance to the championship game. Other game has ended. I believe the Cardinals advanced. Wait and see here.
Hey guys, that last game y'all recorded, I don't want that on Real Sports Live, please, guys. The one we lost over there. Nah, I'm playing with y'all. I'm playing with y'all. I don't want to be able to rewatch it.
Babe, what's the score? What's the score?
We're on 6.
Throws a deep ball. And that's picked off. I believe that's it. It's actually 19-10, I believe, is your score. Wildcats lead now. Drops it back. Looking deep. Picked off. Has a chance to go back the other way. Instead was touched. But with the interception, that is 3 points. Puts them back into this one. Now 19-13, I believe, is your score around that realm. Point is, I heard the other team at that point was, which was the Wildcats, they were up by 9. So it is now, well, they're up by 6 according to this. This is the way that it's scored. 3 points for an interception, not for a pick six, just for an interception. So now a 6-point lead. LTX Rush could tie it up deep. Pass! Incomplete! And is that the final? I believe it was one more play. Maybe one more play.
Shake their hands, guys. Shake hands. LTX Rush, shake their hands.
Nope, that is it. That is your final. 20-14, your final score. What a game in the end. We'll go to, well, our post-game show before we get you with the championship game for this half of the day. And once again, what a game. Keyshawn is your player of the game. Was very impressive in the end for the Wildcats. 20-14, your final. Once again, we'd like to thank Mott's Building Materials, Luke Free Motors, and South Padre Island for their continued support here on Rio Sports Live. And once again, we'll get you set up for the championship game. And after that, we'll take a break, and we'll get you set up for the 18Us. That will come up here later on this evening. And we'll have 2 fields being covered at once at that point. So stay tuned. I'm Jacob Young. This is Rio Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
Stay a while. South Padre Island, your island escape.
hear all the time, whenever you hear of San Perlita, it's a basketball team. I'm the boys basketball coach for varsity. I played basketball with a couple of these guys, brothers. Anytime, I had my coaches around, it was like having a mentor in life. That's when I quickly realized, these guys don't just do it for the basketball, it's beyond basketball. It's creating a man out of these young boys at a young age. It goes from meeting your coaches and then them being your mentors, not just in basketball, but in life.
Graduation time. Time to make some decisions. What's next? Can I afford to continue my education? What are my options? At Brownsville ISD Career and Technical Education, you can graduate from high school with a certificate and/or license ready to go to work, debt-free. We have a wide range of programs for every student ranging from audiovisual, law enforcement, STEM robotics, electrical, welding, pharmacy, patient care tech, and many more to choose from. That's why Brownsville ISD is the best choice.
Back we go once again, a 1 minute halftime. We'll have two 15-minute halves this game. Should be very exciting here. Cardinals ended up winning their game. Once again, this pregame show presented by Mott's Building Materials. Look for your motors in South Padre Island. Remember to follow us on all of our socials. Search up Real Sports Live on everywhere except for Facebook, where you can search up on Facebook to like us on Facebook there, RSL Network. And then, of course, none other than search up Real Sports Live on any app store, and you will most likely find us to watch the games live. Deep ball, incomplete. Had an opportunity there and dropped it. Second down coming up here. Wildcats have looked in control throughout most of their games. They were they were clutch in the end of the games. They were able to take care of business. It was late, but they did it well. 20-14 was your final on that last game. That is how they got here. The Cardinals, though, won their game on the last game on Field B. That is your difference once again. 14 minutes left to play here in this first half. Remember, 2 halves for this championship game. Sets it up once again, trying to pass and does. Up the middle, is caught. The tight end gets pushed for a first down and almost a score. Instant replay look at it. It was just a really good play in the end. Mott's Building Materials is bringing you this commercial this time, and a really good catch in the end. Wildcats looking to be up by 7 pretty early on. Of course, the score will only get you 6, and you have to execute the extra point and or 2-point conversion. Remember, 2 15-minute halves, 1 minute halftime, so we'll take a bit of a break, and then we'll go quickly into that second half when the time starts. Snaps the ball. Looking left. Deep ball. Got it. Touchdown. Off the left side, unmarked. Full screen insert replay again, brought to you by Mott's Building Materials, locations in Far San Benito and Palmview. Just a beautiful throw in the end. Had his man. Perfect target. Beats the 2 defenders. Right place, right time. And it is 6-0. With 12 minutes left to play. here in this first half. Rolling up the middle. And the score. Check that. The conversion. 7-0. Wildcats lead over the Cardinals here early in the first half. 12 minutes and about 10 seconds remain in this first half of play. It's been a really good first half so far, and both teams have been very impressive in general from just playing the way that they have been. Of course, now the Cardinals, well, wanted to get a stop on the defensive side, weren't able to. Will have to answer as best as possible, because an answer will be key in order to stay in this one in the championship game. Once again, we'd like to remind you all, after this one, we will be back for the 4 p.m. games. That's a deep ball. Believe that was incomplete. To the right side, incomplete. Dropping back to pass, rolling left. That could be picked off through his hands, incomplete. But a huge stop for the Wildcats in the end. It will be a turnover. Once again, according to the way that they score this. It will be 2 points for a defensive stop on down, so I believe it's 9-0. Wildcats talking it over. They'll break out of the huddle. Rolling left. Decides to go right. Caught. Turns on the Jets. And is in. Deep ball on that right side again off the replay. A really good catch and run. Replay presented by Mott's Building Materials here on Rio Sports Live Network. 8 minutes around that time left to play here in the first half. Remember, 2 halves of 15 minutes with a 1-minute halftime. Dropping back to pass. Rolling left side. No good. Good idea there. Incomplete pass in the end. As it stands, it should be 15-0. Rolling to the right side. Deep ball incomplete. Opportunity. Just, I believe, got stopped right for the first down. Incomplete pass. We'll bring up second down. Cardinals haven't scored yet in this one. Needing a score to get back into it. Dropping back. Passes. Back of the end zone, touchdown. (15-6) your score. Throws it deep once again, no good, incomplete. 15-6 your score. (15-6) your score with about 4 minutes left to play here in this first half.
Ashton's right because he had a guy inside of him. But on the other, just no, he just stays in his line.
Deep ball once again. Incomplete.
Hey, y'all two got to figure out what routes y'all got. Liam, get the cone. Get the cone.
That will be incomplete.
First down's here.
And that will do it for the first half, I believe, halftime. We'll get you with a quick little halftime show. Once again, I'm Jacob Young, Studio Sports Live here, brought to you by Mott's Building Materials, Luke Freeman Motors, and South Padre Island. I'd like to thank them for being a part of it once again. We'll be right back after this.
Hi, you look like you could use some help.
Yes. We're building an addition to our house, and my contractor gave me this list of materials. I just don't know what all these items are or if we really need them.
Well, you've come to the right place. Our team can review your list and make sure you have every detail covered. We can answer your questions and make a quote in just a few minutes.
Thank you. I can't wait to get started.
Relax. With Mott's, you got this.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Truck Techs in Harlingen is your.
Back live we go once again, 15 minutes put back on the game clock. We are ready for the second half. Last 15 minutes of regulation here in this championship game. After this, like we mentioned before, we'll be off air for a bit, all the way up until we have exactly the time for when we will be back, and we'll be on two channels, RSL 1 and RSL 2. We'll be on RSL 2 or on RSL 1 here on this field once we're back, and then on the next field over, we'll be on RSL 2. Referee blows a whistle. Dropping back, throws in the middle, incomplete. Yeah, for the second would be, yes, starting at 4:30, 5 p.m., 5:30, 6 p.m., 6:30, 7 p.m. Dropping back once again, going forward, caught! Cardinals slowly getting back into this one once again. Dropping back once again, throws quickly, and that's intercepted. Could go all the way. And we'll do so. Pick 6 in the end. And that's intercepted. Could go all the way. And we'll do so.
Ariel.
23-10, your new score. Brought to you by Mott's Building Materials. Wildcats lead over the Cardinals. Extra point attempt coming up here shortly. Throws it incomplete. Dropping back, looking to the left side, throws incomplete. Rolling to the right side. And that pass is caught. Will be third down. Pass is caught. That will be good for the first down. Sets it back up. Up the middle. Looking once again, throws right side, incomplete. Incomplete. Throws it again. Caught. (23-16) your score. Big score once again. Instant replay look. You got it all set back up. It's one of those odd plays that just it was tipped over for a score, I believe. It's actually for two, so 23-18. We've only about a 5-point advantage. Will be second down. About under 6 minutes left. Quickly thrown. Throws it left side. Pass is caught. Opportunity. Touchdown. (29-18). That is in for, I believe, the extra point. This championship game getting out of hand for the Cardinals. About 2 minutes left. Looking right side. Quickly thrown, caught. Was 4-second violation in the end. That will do it. And the Wildcats will win the championship. Go to the post-game show here very quickly. Brought to you by Mott's Building Materials, Luke Freer Motors, and South Padre Island. As the Wildcats end up winning over the Cardinals, I believe 30-18. We'll get a confirmation here in a second. But what a championship. And, well, that will do it for us here for the first half. We'll be back at 4:30 for the next half of our games that we are scheduled to cover here. Again, we will triple check the score line very quickly. 32-20 your final. 32-20 your final here from McAllen Sports Park. Once again, we'll be back for more games coming up here in the evening. So stay tuned until then. Look at Jacob Young, the Spinner Real Sports Live presentation. We'll be back in the evening time, though. Stay tuned. Okay, 32-20.